Hi everybody, this is Yasir.
This is Adel Zubier.
And we are in episode 1 of the TekTalk. And this is weekend TekTalk, and we are not live, we are recorded on Friday at 3:15 p.m. Okay, and today we are going to talk about the first, I'm a SharePoint guy, or you can call it geek, but with me is Adel, and he will talk about what? We will talking about Windows Phone?
I'll be talking about Windows Phone. Specifically now, we'll be talking about Windows Phone 7.
Okay. So, first of all, why don't you just give us a small introduction of yourself and your community?
Yes, my name is Adel Zubier. I'm the Windows Phone ME community lead.
Okay.
We founded this community around December 2009.
Okay.
And it was a nice thing to have because we lack Windows Phone enthusiasts, and we don't have anyone to guide the developers in the region.
Okay.
So the idea was great, and we are building up a base of developers in the region, which was very nice. For now, I think we have around 1,700 members in the community. So that's very good.
Okay, and how you, for example, what are your speaking engagements? Where do you usually speak?
Mostly I speak in Microsoft events. I spoke in GDC 09 and spoke in Visual Studio Launch events. So basically these are there were multiple Visual Studio Launch that I participated in.
Okay.
And I'm looking forward for other events.
Sure. There is one big event coming. We'll be talking about it in the end. Okay. So for the first thing I want to know is, when did you started using a smartphone?
When I got my first mobile device.
Okay.
It was, I think, in 2003.
Okay.
After I finished high school, I got my first phone, or cell phone. It was a feature phone, a normal Nokia. And after that, I moved to the smartphones category. The ones with the touch screens and all this fun stuff. They were fun, but I felt like something was missing in these phones. So one time I bought a Windows phone, and I really loved it.
Okay.
And since then I have been using it.
And you are in love with Windows, so.
Yeah, the Windows Phone 6 or 6.5 is actually very easy to use. You can tell anyone that, oh, this is like the desktop big Windows, like the desktop Windows, except that the start menu is on the top. And they will immediately start using it.
Fine.
So it was a very nice experience using it. And also, I liked it because I could build application, and being a developer, mostly working on Visual Basic earlier and then moving to .NET, I was able to build the applications that I need on the device itself. So for me, it was no limitations and endless possibilities.
Okay.
It was a huge fun.
Fine, for me, I'm not a mobile geek, but for me, I have to just call and receive calls. So that's all the things I do.
You should expand
I
your
don't need the brands, but I have some phone with me, which works when I need.
Okay. You have to see Windows Phone.
Yes. Okay. So I think I'm the first one to buying it here in Saudi. Okay. Hopefully.
Yeah.
So tell me something. What is Windows Phone 7?
Windows Phone 7 is actually a very new experience.
Okay.
Microsoft has put a lot of effort into this operating system to get us something that is unique from other devices.
Okay.
So if you want to look at any smartphone and the current smartphones that we have now, they are all icon or app centric.
Okay.
So when you just turn on your phone, you'll be looking at an array of icons that each one leads you into an application.
Absolutely.
Instead of that, Microsoft came up with the concept of live tiles. Live tiles are, you can say they are like living objects on your screen.
Wow.
They will be getting updates from online resources like your Facebook account or your LiveSpace account or any application like the weather, for example.
Okay.
So you will see everything on your start screen in a glance. You'll just look at the phone, oh, the weather now is like this, that's it.
Wow,
So this is what I'm interested in. So for example, I can have usually on my start screen, and I will be looking at the phone. I will be immediately seeing that, oh, he has an update on Facebook. Let's go check it out.
So it has more social kind of
yes, it's more social, and it's more about the user and what you really like. So whatever you like, you can pin it to the start screen, and then you'll start getting the live updates from there.
Awesome. That's cool. I think this same feature in Windows 7 came in, pin to the taskbar, you know, right click pin, and then on i9, you know, in beta, you can just pin any screen. And the first thing I did is to do the ping on my taskbar.
Yeah, so
so to make things better, you can just pin it to your desktop, click, and just search. You know, this is awesome.
Yeah, but imagine that screen also. If you pin it on your taskbar, imagine that this is automatically updating to show you, for example, the picture of the week. This is Windows 7.
Absolutely.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know, I think you already answered it, but I would surely, you know, I want to ask you, what is the difference between a Windows 7 phone versus the previous version of the same?
Previously, technically speaking, the underlying technology of Windows Phone, let's say 6.1 and 6.5, is Windows CE 5.2.
Okay.
Now it's different. Now it's Windows CE. I'm not sure. Still, there is no clear information whether it's Windows CE 6 or Windows CE 7.
Okay.
The development platform is completely changed.
Okay.
They are both based on .NET, but still there is a huge change between both. The interface has changed. Pretty much nothing is still the same. It's all changed between both. So.
Okay. So it means when you first time use Windows Phone 7, you might get an idea of like using Windows 7 on your mobile.
Not really. It's really a unique experience. I have never seen something like Windows Phone 7 before.
Okay.
So it's people are comparing it much to the Zoom, to the Zoom HD. So I've never seen a Zoom. So it looks like it. You have all the panorama views and the pivots and all these cool stuff, and visually looks appealing. Of course, except for the live tiles. The live tiles were not there in the Zoom. So.
Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so you know, when I heard about Windows 7, I always heard about the development experience. What is it for developers?
For developers, there are a lot of great things. First, let's start with the free development tools.
Okay.
You can download the development tools for free from Microsoft's website, and they contain actually Visual Studio for Express for Windows Phone, Expression Blend for Windows Phone, and XNA Studio.
I think you're telling them, you know.
So you asked me the questions.
No, you should answer them.
Okay. So you can download them.
You can get bored of you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. You can download them from developer.windowsphone.com. I'll put the link here, and you can get started. Now, the great thing about developing for Windows Phone is that it's based on Silverlight.
Okay.
So if you know Silverlight, you can directly jump into Windows Phone and start building applications. That's very easy, very straightforward, and simple. You don't need a device to start building application. You don't need the real hardware to start building applications.
Okay.
The tools comes with the emulator, so you can test your applications. Of course, there are some things that you cannot test. For example, the accelerometer, the camera, these things. There are some tricks for the accelerometer or other sensors.
Okay.
So you can emulate them, but you don't get that out of the box.
Okay. Awesome. And another thing which I heard is that there is a place where I can upload my application and sell it to the outside world?
Yes, of course. There is the Windows Phone Marketplace.
Okay.
The marketplace will actually contain all the applications. No one will be able to get an application from the internet and put it on the phone.
Okay.
They have to use the marketplace.
Okay.
So once you get your marketplace, your Windows Phone, you just jump into the marketplace and download the application you want. Or if you are a developer, you can register from developer.windowsphone.com and start publishing your applications. Publishing applications is actually free for paid applications.
Okay.
You have only to register for, I think, $99.
Well, that's big money.
99, not really, $99 a year.
A year?
Yeah,
okay.
a year. You can submit a limited number of paid applications and up to 5 free applications.